Okay. Let me know if you can hear me. All right. I think we're about ready to go. Let me just adjust something really quick. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome for joining us for this live stream. We're just gonna have a fun little time as we do some doodles and some sketches. Yeah, just chat and have fun. If you'd like to, sorry, just adjusting the audio here. Um, Say hi in the comments. Let me know who you are, because sometimes if you're a follower from a different social media and you comment on YouTube, I don't know who you are because obviously usernames are different. Uh, in the let's see, in the description of the video below, we do have a commission form. So if while I'm doodling, you see you would like me to draw your character, just fill out the form below. Let me know in the chat that you filled it out. Um, And then yeah, and then we can just have fun as we draw your character. Alrighty. So I'm going to change the page here. One second. There we go. That's in two pages. And yeah, now time to set up a clean page. My apologies. And if there's an issue with the stream, please don't hesitate to let me know in the chat. And let's start. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my cup of coffee because you cannot start without coffee. Alrighty. Here we are. We got a nice cup of light roast Ethiopian coffee. I don't know if you can see in the chat or in the video uh, well, words. What are those things called? In the camera window there. Mm, nice and hot. Okay, so what should we doodle? While we're waiting, I'm going to start with our good friend Misty. I'm going to lower the camera here. I might need to adjust the camera actually. Yeah, I do apologize. I need to adjust the camera really quick as I need to move it slightly. Forgive the shaking for a little bit. There we go. That should work a little bit better now. Let's see. Someone had to use my camera tripod yesterday, and so they disconnected it, and I've spent all morning trying to get it back the way it was. Just something seems to be off kilter, so I do apologize that if it looks a little wonky, the camera isn't straight on like it has been in the past. I do apologize. And if you have been commenting in the chat and I don't respond right away, I'm either engrossed in what I'm drawing, or sometimes YouTube makes me refresh the page to be able to see the new comments, which is really annoying. But anywho, that does not look like a very feminine face. That's okay. Again, we're just having fun. Just a chill little doodle session. That's all this is. But yes, if you do decide that you would like to see me draw your character and fill out the commission form, uh, obviously I'm not doing any digital commissions, just doodle commissions, and those are um, pay what you like type doodles, type commissions. Sorry, I'm very bad at talking while I draw, as you can tell. I apologize if this is out of frame at times. I might need to, there we go, readjust a little bit. I have to, one second, I have to read the username here for a second. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. And thank you so much for joining the stream. Welcome. How's your day going so far? Kometapita? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I do apologize if the camera is a little shaky. I have the tripod connected to the desk, and the desk is a bit more wobbly than I would like, so. Oh, awesome. Glad your day's going well. See if we can zoom in a little bit. Forgive me that my hand is in the way. Thank you. Yeah, it's so far it's been a good day. Hopefully it continues to be. Oops, I messed up on the shape of the head here. The ear should be a little bit back here. But again, as I always say, when we're doodling, this is just a doodle. This is just for fun. We're not doing anything too serious here. A little tuft of fur on her chest there. Let's see. You need more more coffee. Yes, yes, I do, Misty. I definitely need more coffee. Thank you for letting me know. Kamadapita. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Do you drink coffee at all? Ooh, especially iced coffee. Nice. Do you usually put like cream, sugar, any sweeteners, anything in it? Any syrups, or just like iced black coffee? Excuse me. One, and two. Here's your hip. With some milk and cream. Very nice. Very nice. I like iced coffee too, but it's got to be like during the summer because I'm very cold-blooded. I freeze very easily during the winter. So this is not the season for iced coffee for me. So I'm always needing something hot. But yes, I do like iced coffee. I usually have, let's see, what do I put in mine? I usually put heavy whipping cream and then maple syrup in mine. That's usually how I do my iced coffees. Thing 1A, hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We're just doodling Misty for now. Let's see. Should be here. Let's see. How would you draw the hand? If you're facing, let's see. Can you all still hear me? I think I might have lost connection to something. Mm, yeah, I think I'm still on. Hey, thank you. Whoa, there's a few of you here now. 1 second. 1 second. I think I lost connection to my mic. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, wow. We got a few comments here. Give me a split second. I need my I don't have my glasses anymore, so I gotta study your all's um usernames here. Thing 1A, cool art. Thank you, thank you. Kelly Tan, thank you very much. Okay, you can hear me. Perfect. Uh, Thank you. I appreciate it, folks. One one moment. Uh, comment te comment Tapita. Oh, you posted a link to the stream on Perfidy, but I think it's the wrong link because your YouTube says that live from that link is going to start on March 1st. Oh, March 1st. Oh boy. The mic is fine. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, well then, number one. Okay, 1 second. Let me fix that then. Uh, Let me fix that link really quick because we do not want that. Update. Okay, we got comments. We got a note here on Perfinity. 1 second, folks. I need to adjust all of this. Adjust all the links so that it works correctly. Okay. My elbow's in the camera. I do apologize. Okay. That should be good. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta respond to some messages here. 1 second. One second. Okay. Let me check the comments really fast. Okay. Sorry. You guys are commenting a lot. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. The mic is fine. Random question, but you like Lego Ninjago. I wasn't big into that. My brother was big into Ninjago growing up. I wasn't. So I'm familiar with it, but uh, but yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I don't really have an opinion. Furries, furries. Yep. As you can tell, I definitely draw a lot of animals, talking animals. Uh, I've been drawing them since I was little, before I even knew what a furry was. Yeah, cool. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Got, got okay, 1 second. Just getting a lot more messages than I usually do. So all of a sudden it's like, oh boy, I have a lot of things to respond to as I go. Okay, perfect. I think we're good to go then. Okay, I gotta respond to this note. My apologies. Okay. My apologies, folks. There's just a lot going on all of a sudden. People letting me know that the link isn't working and stuff like that. So I appreciate that. Thank you all for hopping on. Okay, let's get back to drawing. And once again, in the in the description below in this video, there is a commission form. If you'd like me to doodle your character during the stream, you are welcome to fill that out. Obviously, I won't be doing digital commissions, but doodle commissions, they are pay what you like. Pop on and then let me know in the chat that you filled out the form, and then we can start drawing your character. Right now, I'm going to start drawing a squirrel. I'm going to be drawing my character Willow. Lotharans, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you. Welcome back. Lotharans has been here for almost every stream now. It's awesome to have you here, sir. Or actually, I don't know your well welcome to have you back. Sketching with a Bic is interesting, but one needs a light hand, I found. Yeah, it's actually really fun to draw with. I prefer pencil. I use a Pilot blue pencil, but the Bic pen, you can still go pretty light. It's good for sketching, and it shows up much easier on paper, especially during the stream. Whereas if I were to use the blue pencil, as you can tell, it's extremely light. It doesn't show up very well. You are a gent, actually. Okay, good, good. I was a, I said good to see you again, and then I realized like, oh goodness, I actually don't know the gender, so I yeah, got that tuft of fur on her chest. Late Rose, hey, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for letting me know that the link didn't work. Actually, all you all who mentioned that in the comments, I highly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of people here today. Appreciate it. Mechanical pencil, yeah, it's a Pilot mechanical pencil. These are the best mechanical pencils for sketching I have found, in my personal opinion. Uh, I really enjoy them. Lit Rose is another person who has been here for almost every stream. Very grateful for you guys hopping on and hanging out with me. Let's see. Kelly Tan. If you don't know someone's gender, refer to them with a gender neutral noun such as bro, girl, chatter. I've never heard the term chatter. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thank you. Appreciate that, Kelly Tan. Late Rose, right into squirrels. Makes me so happy. Yes, of course. Had to go right into squirrels. Always happy to make others happy. Let's see. Or Hun, that could work too. Maybe. I always, yeah, I don't usually refer to people as Hun, personally, but Kelly Tan, your OC species are weird. Uh, what species is your OC? I'm going to just drawing a tree in the background. And as I'm finishing up this doodle, um, if you guys have a suggestion of what you'd like to see me draw, just let me know in the chats. Obviously, I can't draw your character unless you fill out the commission form down below. That'll be right there in the description. But if you want to see one of my characters in a specific type of doodle, just let me know in the chat. Uh, I kind of invented new species. Okay, gotcha. And then Lothrans, didn't we all? Also made a bunch of specialist OCs. A bunch of specialist OCs. Okay. How does that work? How is that possible? Okay, let's see. All right, so we got one squirrel done. Let's do another doodle. And again, for those that didn't hear earlier, I apologize if the camera looks off kilter. Uh, my brother had to borrow the this camera tripod yesterday. And since getting it back, I've not been able to get it aligned properly. I spent well, not all morning, probably a good half hour before the stream trying to get it all set up properly to make it match the previous streams. It just was not working. So this is the best I could do. I have to tilt my sketch pad a little bit to make it look like it's straight. Let's see. Okay. Uh, Man, you guys have some interesting usernames. I have to like really study to figure out how do I say this out loud. Stuck a stuck a thumb drawing. Can you draw a flying squirrel? Okay, and then comment to Pita. Can you draw Willow Surprise? I can do that. Let's see. And then Kelly Tan. They kind of are like deities. Oh, okay, gotcha. So like a deity for your OCs and your characters. Very cool. Willow Surprise. I'm gonna pull out the blue pencil really quick. And if I get your username incorrect or mispronounced, I do apologize once again. Okay. I wonder what she's surprised about. No? What do I do with her hand? Her paw, I should say. Let's see. If this is coming, the thumb would be facing here. Let's see. Wraith Dragon, hey, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We're just having fun here as we doodle. Oh, actually, I should draw her. The fur on the end of her tail all spiky and sticking out in surprise. Kind of like a cat. I think I'm gonna have her wearing her fancy leaf outfit. That just seems about right to me. Whiskers. Paint. Oops. I realized the tail is out of frame. I apologize. There we go. We got a surprised Willow. Need a cup of coffee. Let's see. Okay. Check some messages really quick. Okie dokie. I think we got. There we go. I guess I hadn't posted to X that I was streaming yet. Okay, that's good to go now. And then I got a note from Lewis Kelly 94. If you are there, Lewis Kelly 94 on the stream, let me know. Come up to Peter. Thank you. It's the first time someone do something I suggested on a stream live. Oh, you're welcome. Hey, I'm glad that happened. Who was it here was asking for a flying squirrel? Stuck. She looks great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Stuck, you were also asking for something. And then late Rose, I don't know if you're still there. Send me what you'd like me to draw for is it oh dear, I'm forgetting how to pronounce the name already. Is it Eustace? Eustace. Let me pull up that image. Yeah, Eustace. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna tilt the camera back up so we get a bit more of the full page. I gotta think, what does a flying squirrel look like? Lotharen. She can't believe it though. Whatever she sees, she can't believe it. She looks a little bit more incredulous, kind of like, ah. Let's see, a flying squirrel. How do I draw a flying squirrel? I gotta think about that. They have the big flap. She lost the ability to can. Yes. The question is, can she can? I realized that flying squirrels are not European red squirrels, so they don't really have those tassels, but that's okay. It looks like Superman. And draw some trees in the background. There you go. Stuck. You got a flying squirrel. Late Rose, yeah, still here. Can the can? Or can she can? Ah, the puns indeed. Okay. Yeah, let's start doodling. And then I gotta send a message really quick. Where I wait for one nightfall. Okay, here we go. Back to doodles. What does that mean? Okay. Uh, okay. Got a commission note here. 1 second. All right, send reply. Okay. Okay. Where are we? Back to streaming. Okay. Bring back OBS. Yep, still here. Reagan Lodge. Hey, it's good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey guys, if you haven't checked out Reagan Lodge's work, his stuff is awesome. He's working on a comic right now. Uh, oh dear, I'm forgetting the title right now. Is it the Book of Wyatt. Really awesome artwork. Uh, Reagan, drop a link to your socials there in the chat. Everyone, go check him out. His artwork is spectacular. And I am definitely one of those folks that has a crush on, I think it's the princess, the rabbit princess. She's great. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, no, Saturdays are usually the days that things that got ignored during the week have to be done. Makes sense. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I don't know what I'm doing with this paw right now. Half the time, I have no idea what I'm doing with the hands or what the pose even is. I'm just doodling as I go. Yes, she is very crush worthy. Glad you agree. Yes, 100%. Very interested to once you finish the story to actually find out more about her and like what is going on with her character. Oh, thanks, man. I highly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. But yeah, please also plug in your socials here. I want folks to go see your work. Oh, I know what she's doing here. Okay, how do you hold something in your hand? Let's see. If I have this something round, you have your thumb and your index finger. That's incorrect. Hand position, I think. But that's okay. We're just doodling. We're just having fun. She's got a little acorn whistle that her husband gave her. And she clearly sees something that needs to sound the alarm. Maybe that's what's going on here. So then I gotta draw the whistle there. And I'm gonna bring the camera a little bit closer. There we go. Fix the lighting a bit. You said I did post my website link. Did it go through? It's got all my socials and single link tree kind of page. Gotcha. I'm not seeing it here on the stream. Uh, 1 second. Sometimes I gotta refresh the page for things to pop up. Um, yeah, no link came through. Sorry. Um, hmm. Let's see. Maybe I can post it here. Let me find you here on X really quick. Let's see. Okay, your link. Maybe I can bring it here. Into the chat we go. Yeah, that makes sense. But if I share it, okay, I shared it. Hopefully that goes through. Yeah, guys, if you get a chance, Reagan Lodge, go check out his work. His stuff is awesome. And go give the Rabbit Princess some love. That's, as we've already stated, a very crush-worthy character. Gotcha. So I realize it's probably off camera at the moment. Apologies. Okay, where was I? Bring on the light. Let's see. Do kind, sir. Ah, you're welcome, man. I I appreciate your work, and I appreciate you also giving me a shout out in your previous stream a couple, maybe last week or a couple weeks ago. Appreciate it, man. Really looking forward to when Book of White is finished. Come to Pita, do squirrels and dogs get along in Willow's world? That's a really good question. So far in Willow's world, I haven't introduced dogs. Barbarians is in my mind a separate world. Oh, I realized the light is in my face. My apologies. Yeah, Barbarians is a separate world at the moment. I am considering bringing them together. Uh, but yeah, so I have no idea. But I think squirrels and dogs would get along. They don't have too much of the same biases as squirrels and dogs would have in our world. Dogs are not trying to eat squirrels all the time over there. She's got her eyes closed. And I need to buy more uh, red lead for my mechanical pencil so that I could fill this out. All right, Reagan, thank you so much. Thank you for hopping on. Take care. Oh, 1 second here. One second. Alrighty. Late Rose, I just sent you a quick message really fast. And I check my email really fast. Okie dokie. Okay, we can return. All right. Yeah, folks, if you have a something that you would like me to draw, there is a commission form in the description of this video. Just fill out that form really quick. And if you would like to donate anything, if you like what you see and would like to support an artist, there is a PayPal link down below as well. Not an obligation, of course. I'm just happy to have you guys here to hang out. That's all I ask is that we have fun. All right. So we have one whole page already. Well, we actually have a little bit of space left in this corner. What should we draw in this little corner? I think I'm gonna draw a dinosaur. Willow's nemesis. Well, I always say Microraptor, but I end up just drawing a Velociraptor. Because I actually don't know what Microraptor looks like. I always say Microraptor because I know they are feathered and they're small, so it'd probably be a perfect size for a squirrel. Both are ends. A red squirrel with an umbrella trying to follow the flying squirrel. That'd actually be really funny. And this is not the right skull shape, I think, for a raptor, but oh well, that's fine. So I think the feathers would technically go all the way to here. Those eyes are not correct, but that's okay. Fill in that shading. There we go. Got raptor claws here. And we are out of space. All right. It is time for one last look at the full sketch page, and then we're going to flip the page and start anew. Oh, I realized my webcam was in the way of some other sketches. Oh, and thank you for the reminder. I do need coffee, Misty. Alrighty. One second. Okay. New page. Okie dokie. Now we gotta find what else are we gonna draw? And I'm gonna lift up, fix the camera a tiny bit. It's tilted. There we go. Somewhat better. There we go. I think that's better. Alrighty. When in doubt, draw a mouse. Let's see. Come to Pita. Can you do a "We Can Do It" poster parody with one of your characters? We can do it. I gotta remember what does that look like? A "We Can Do It." That's not the. That's not like the. What am I saying? The drawing of the one lady like flexing her arm from World War II. Let's see. There we go. Her eyes are a little cross-eyed. Yeah, yeah, that one from the war. Oh, okay, yeah, I can do something like that. One second. Okay. So, I wish I could redo her eyes. She looks a bit more tired. Eh, she shouldn't be too exhausted this morning. Speak of which, I need coffee. If you all are coffee fans, let me know in the comments what type of coffee you like to drink. Personally, I like a light roast Ethiopian. That's my type of coffee. Dashi Pie, hey, welcome, welcome. Thank you for hopping onto the stream. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. I messed up on the feet there, but that's okay. Again, we're just doodling, just having fun. Try Mount Hagen instant coffee. Probably the best instant coffee, competes with French press. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I will definitely have to give that a try. For my birthday, my sister gave me what? I'm gonna I'll pull it out. It's a type of like a coffee paste that you squeeze out of like a tube of toothpaste type deal for like camping and all that, and you squeeze that into like pot of hot water. Incredible. Works tremendously. Like I was shocked. I'll pull it out. One second. Walk away from the stream. Okay, yeah. So what they got me was called No Normal Classic Black Outdoor Coffee. So yeah, it's like a tube of toothpaste. You squeeze like a tablespoon of it into hot water, mix it up, and it's instant coffee. Incredible. Like you would think it'd be like absolutely disgusting for coffee in a paste in a tube. It tasted pretty good. Highly recommend giving it a try and keeping that in your emergency stash in case you're ever out of coffee or you're stuck in your vehicle. Okay, where was I? What does that look like? I have to look at the one second. My hand's probably gonna be in the way for a second. You can do it. Poster. Come on, respond. Okay, we can do it. Pardon me, pose. Swiss made even. Yes, indeed, Swiss made. Can I add you on Discord possibly? I'd maybe be interested in a commission sometime. Uh, let's see. I don't usually give out my Discord unless it's folks that I actually know. Um, let's see. Where? How do I say? How did you find the stream? Was that on X or on for Affinity or DeviantArt? Because you can just message me on there. That works great for me. Oh, I totally forgot what I was doing. Okay. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Uh, I'm flattered, honored that you would want to commission me. Thank you again. Uh, okay. I probably did this wrong, but her arm is way too big. I think I accidentally started drawing a more masculine body. Give her the little bandana. Her ears be poking out from there. FA. Oh, okay. Okay, on FA. Yeah, if you can just if you want to send me a note on there, that works perfectly fine for me. Oh, hey, thank you. It takes me a while to read the usernames. I apologize. Gotcha Girl 360. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hopping on. Lothorens, today's stream was popping up on my YouTube recommendations. Awesome. I think I've achieved it then. Gotcha Girl, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting what it is I'm drawing, and so I keep putting the wrong lines. Oh dear. I I apologize. I forgot what I was doing, so this is all wonky. Like I said, I cannot draw and talk at the same time. This is definitely an exercise for my brain. Okay, just got her tail coming up from down there. Let's start anew, shall we? Okay. Pay attention to what you're doing this time, Andy. We're gonna quickly draw just the shape. Okay, so that hand is rolling up the sleeve. That's what it's doing. Okay. There we go. I think that works a bit better. Now let's get that expression. There we go. It's looking better. Oh, that ear is too big. I do apologize. A bit chaotic. This is, I do apologize. Let's see, her other arm would be up there, rolling up the sleeve. If this was a digital sketch, I could probably clean it up, but it is what it is. Give her a collar. All right, yeah. So we did the we can do it pose. Fun. All right, let's find something else to draw. Take a sip of coffee. Liquid inspiration. Let's see. Okie dokie. All right, let's find something else to draw. Whoops, that is out of frame. My apologies. I gotta pull up that reference really quick. All right, I'm currently drawing Late Rose's character, Yusti. She is a warrior squirrel. What would you call a female squirrel? A squirrel S? Squirrel maiden. Let's go with that. Squirrel maid. As Brian Jakes wisely put it. Squirrel maid. And then once she's married, she would be called a squirrel wife. Okay. Don't do details until you've done the whole thing. It's triangular. I might have made things a little too poofy here, but what would her other paw be doing? I do apologize if the camera's shaking too much. Late Rose, does Yusti have a shield? Her body's technically here. Her clothing makes it look way more poopy than she actually is. And then here comes the hard part, hair. This isn't very good. But whew, that's a bit messy. I think I should have made her muzzle a little bit shorter. Oh well. And let's see, her arm would go. The cufflinks, not cufflinks, bracers, I guess they're called. Then her paw be hanging onto the strap of the shield. Lothran, squirrel maiden, squirrel, a squate. Sorry, I just saw your comment. I apologize, Lothrans. A squaden, a squaden. Oh, that is a funny name, squaden. No, I think I'd probably go with the squirrel maid. That's what Brian Jakes had for his characters: squirrel maid, otter maid, mouse maid. And then like, once they were married and all that, then they were squirrel wife, mole wife. Okay, so she's got little belts down here. Oops, that's a mistake. Uh, bring back that ref because her loincloth is about like something like that. Of course, she's in battle mode, so all the hair on her tail is all spiking out, kind of like hackles raised. Claws. She's okay. So shield would be like that. Sword should have been pointed down, but again, it's just a doodle. We're just having fun. I'm gonna fill that loincloth in with blue. Okay. Not a detailed drawing, just something fun for now. Let's see, how would you hold the shield? Your thumb would come here. The shield would technically be a little bit wider out because that strap should be at the center of the shield, but alrighty. All right, time for coffee. Alrighty. Yeah, to the five of you watching, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Oops. Let's lift the camera a little bit. Oh, he got a wee fiery Scottish lass here, ready to do battle. Of course, I always like drawing torn cloaks. There we go. I'm gonna darken the body so it's a bit more clear. Amidst all these doodle lines, what's going on? Her paw's a little bit long. That's okay. And I have a little dew claw. I feel like I'm forgetting something with her design at the moment. The belt would be somewhere down here. Oh, right. See. And because I said Scottish, let's have a thistle here. I tell you what, folks, if you ever get a chance to go to Scotland, highly recommend it. I was there for 4 months and it was beautiful. I was in the Glasgow area, about 30 minutes out of Glasgow. Beautiful, beautiful, right by the sea. It rains there every day, and so the grass is a shade of green I've never seen before. And I'm colorblind. I'm red and green colorblind, have issues seeing the color green. That was a magical color. Absolutely beautiful. And the people there were so nice, so helpful. If you needed directions trying to find a place, they'd be like, "Ah, lad, you go here and you go there and to the right." And they speak with such a thick accent that you're just like, just trying to follow the hand gestures because you're like, I don't know what you're saying, but thank you. But yeah, super great place. I love Scotland. If you ever get a chance, go. And I got to go camping right on the shores of Loch Ness in a horse pasture that's like less than a mile, a couple blocks down from there. It's beautiful. And if there are any Scottish people in the watching the stream, I do apologize. My accent was very poor. I try my best. Her tail would definitely be much poofier, but oh well. Okay. All right. I'm gonna raise the camera a little bit. Sign that one. Okay. Let's figure out something else to draw. Okay. Misty Misty. We should figure out what she's up to. If any of you have traveled around the world, let me know in the comments. Where'd you guys go? I know exactly what Misty's up to. She's about to take from the cookie jar when she's supposed to be laying off the sugar. Tuft of fur there. Let's bring that down. That mouth is a disaster. As to why you would make cookies, Miss Steve, when you're supposed to not be eating cookies, I think that is the question of the hour. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna use the pencil for this one. Do I use this hand? Let's see. There's her thumb. I don't know. Or do I use that? Might be the wrong paw, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go with it. Just got a little bracelet. The shoulder technically should be there. Ah, sorry guys. I had to refresh my page and I suddenly realized I have comments that I missed. My apologies. Give me a second and I will go through these. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, the camera stand is coming loose. The camera comes close to the paper. Oh, it's coming loose? No, I think I purposely brought it close. But thank you. I will keep an eye out on that. I appreciate it. I love the flow of everything. Sean Warner, hey, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Uh, Late Rose, I was AFK, AFK a moment. I missed it. Is that you, Steve? Yes, that is you, Steve. Very chaotic sketch, but yep, that's her running into battle. I wasn't sure she carried a shield or not, but Lothrans, yep, ready for battle. Late Rose, wow, she looks fierce. Lothrans, have you drawn a feline before? Yes, I have drawn feline before. Not very often. I'm not very good at them. Let's see. Oh, this pen is running out of. Oh, the pen's out of ink. As you can tell, there's nothing left in it. Never fear. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, where did I put that pen? I had an extra one here. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Time to open up a brand new big pen with ink. All right, here we go. I gotta scribble this awake. There we go. But yes, I have drawn felines before, just not very often. Poor pen is spent. Yep, it is definitely spent. And then I gotta double check. Note. 1 second. Oops. 1 second. Okay, perfect. Where was I? Poor pen is spent. Yeah. And YouTube is getting to that point where I now have to refresh the page to see the comments on and off. So forgive me if it takes a while for me to respond to your comment. Meanwhile, back to Misty trying to take cookies when she's not supposed to. I got the little motion deals. Her tail is swishing a little bit. That paw is bigger than the other one. Oh well. I wish I could fix that mouth, but making sure nobody's watching before she steals the cookies from the cookie jar. Alrighty. Time for another doodle. We'll bring out the blue pencil for now. Okay, put that up for now. Let's see. Okay, your ears need to be a little bit bigger than that. Okay, I have to figure out the perspective of what I'm doing here because this might not make sense. No, I'm gonna go with whatever this is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's see, how did that dress go? 1 second, yeah, look at a reference. Let's see. Okay. What's her other paw doing? She's got one on her face. Like, oh my. There we go. Somebody is flirting with her. That would be Mr. Mouse. I still gotta come up with a name for him. Maybe her ears should be down. What do you guys think? Should her ears be down or up? I'll zoom in so you can see a little bit better. Let's see. Oops, sorry, I did not mean to bump the camera. Let's see. If you have your hand and your thumb is going to be facing away. Okay. So the thumb might be over there. All right, we're going to ink this in a split second. Just got like a little sash around the waist. There we go. All right, I think we're ready to start uh, inking. I'm going to bring out the Mongo Flexible. It's been a while since we used this. Oh, and I just got an email really quick. Somebody filled out the commission form. Hey, thank you. Whoever that was. Anabasa, thank you. Thank you so much for filling out the form. Additional, let's see. A traditional doodle. Okay. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. An anthropomorphic lion. Okay, a character having a cup of coffee, sitting somewhere, chair, table, or the like. Lion, relaxed, maybe tired. Some short pants. See the ref. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate this. And thank you so much. I got your payment. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Okay. First I'm gonna finish this illustration. Author ends. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Hey, yeah, thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna finish inking this first, and then I will get back to that. Okay, where am I? OBS. Perfect. Yes, and folks, if you do want to commission me for me to draw your character, just there is a form in the description below. Okay. I messed up on the hair there, but that's okay. Um, I'm gonna bring the camera a little bit closer so y'all can see a bit better. Huh, okay. I think we decided on, pardon me, that her husband is flirting with her. Little blush there. Um, all right, let's get the muzzle. There's her nose. Get her tooth. She is a mouse after all. The tongue. Alrighty. And now comes the rest of the body. Just start drawing the tuft of fur on her chest. Then her, I guess the strap of her dress goes around the shoulder. Then let's see, how do you do that with your hand? I gotta figure out what hands I'm even doing. Um, okay, she's facing this way. Okay, yeah, so the thumb is over there. The things you do as an artist. I don't think that's very clear, but she's kind of like, oh my. Alrighty. That sleeve did not work very well, but oh well. And then I gotta draw her other ear. Of course, it's behind there. And add in some shading. And Lotharans must have been one raunchy. Nah, I don't think would have done and said anything raunchy. Flirtatious, yes, but nothing raunchy. Alrighty. Let's see. Gotta fix the camera a little bit. Maybe it shows a bit better. Sometimes it's the small things. That was a mistake. Oh well. What am I doing here? I was gonna do something. whiskers. And then, whoops, oh no, bummer, my mistake. And using the smaller, lighter pen, I'm gonna do the markings for fur color. Okay, where were we? Some shading on the mouth. There we go. Make sure the blush is visible on that side. Alrighty, there we go. I think we have Misty blushing from whatever Mr. Mouse has said. And we still gotta come up with a name for him. Should I throw in her tail? Let's see, her spine will be here. And I don't like to draw my mice. How do you say? Whenever I draw a mouse, I don't like to have their tail like a rat's tail, where you would have here, for example, if I were doing a rat, you'd have their tail, then you'd have like that naked, uh, like the grooves of the tail there. I don't like doing that for mice. For mice, I like to have like little bits of either a straight line or little bits of tufts of fur visible. That way they just don't look so rat-like. No offense to the rats. Okay, let's give her a little earring. There you go. That looks a bit better. Oh my. There. Alrighty. All right. Lothorens, I can start on your doodle commission. Again, it's going to be a doodle, so it'll be pretty rough. I'm going to pull up your reference really quick. Um, okay. Um, what was that pose supposed to be again? Let's see. Character having a cup of coffee sitting somewhere. Cup of coffee. Gotcha. Okay. And back to reference. Hey, Google Form, it'd be nice if you opened the reference when I ask. Okay, yeah, I do not draw felines very often, especially lions. For whatever reason, their face structure is very difficult for me, but I will give it my best. Pull up the, let's see. Okay. Mhm. Okay, raise the camera. And again, if you're wondering why why the camera seems tilted, unfortunately, wasn't able to figure out how to get the tripod back to the way I had it when I was streaming earlier. My brother borrowed it and spent a half hour before the stream trying to get it realigned and everything, and just isn't working the way it was supposed to. Off the ends, Matt. I'm asking nothing more of you. Ah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yes, I'll do my best. And I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna actually pull up your reference here on the iPad so I can look at that from here. Individual. Let's see. There we go. Reference. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay. You know what? This might not be enough space for that. Let me start a new page. All right. So here's the characters we've got on this page. Take one final look. And then I'm going to start a new page that I have enough room for Lotharen's character here. Okay. All right. And I'm going to have to get um, a new thing of newsprint paper because I have a few pages left. That's sorry in the way. I need a reference here. Sitting in chair. We lines need a lot of space. Lol. Drinking coffee in chair. When in doubt, Pinterest is your best friend as an artist. Okay. I'm gonna. And of course, Lotharens, as I'm penciling, you're welcome to say, hey, this isn't what I wanted. Can you fix this? Because once I start inking, I can't go back. If this was a digital sketch, I would be able to. But let's see. Cup of coffee. I will be refreshing the page often to make sure I don't miss any of your comments, because YouTube likes to do that sometimes. Okay. Yeah, know what you mean, of course. Make sure I got, you said short pants. So I'm gonna have knee exposed. That sounds weird. A knee visible, shall we say. We're gonna have the armchair. So armchair would be there. Okay. I'll bring the camera down a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. How is that looking, Lotharens? Is this an okay pose? And while I'm waiting, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Let's see, Lotharens. One day at a furry con, I had someone watch me arting and doing it wrong until I was doing inking and started to color. Best thing is I did ask them about it beforehand, and they still gave a wrong answer. Gotcha. Oof. Yeah, that's tough. Looking good. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah. No, I was working on a comic project with a team once, and our client, we were busting our butts trying to get this project done really fast. And the client kept saying like, "Oh yeah, it's perfect, everything's great." Again, sending them works in progress. They approved everything. Once we finished and we were ready to like send it to them, like the final exports and everything, like, okay, we're all done. Then they start saying, "Hey, this needs to be changed. This needs to be changed. Instead of the character walking, he needs to. Oh no, we had a character because the setting was India, and he had the guy on the motorbike with the lady and the kid, and they said, no, no, she would not be on the motorbike. We're like, what do you mean? And like, no, like the story depends on it. No, he would not ride with her on the motorbike. And we're like, so we have to redraw it. And we were just like, we can't redraw this right now. Like this is the final deadline, and you approved it. And then we have to figure out like how did she get there later? And it was a bit ordeal, but we got it done. All that to say, yes, I understand the client approving things and then saying later like, oh, it's bad. Okay, lion, lion. Okay, okay. How I need to look at. Pardon me, my arm's in the way. Lion head. First, I'm gonna finalized, finalize. And then, of course, it's a lion, so his tail. What am I gonna do with his tail? Does it come down here? Well, let's say he's sitting on it. It's gonna be over here. There we go. There we go. Of course, his mane's gonna be all out here. Uh, okay, his hair is gonna be, or his hair, his mane is gonna be all down here. So he's got very short mane for a lion. Okay, head, lion head. How to draw a lion? Okay, again, doing all the penciling before I go to inks, because once I do inks, every single line is permanent. Okay. I do not like that muzzle. Okay, so it's got a big. As you can tell, felines are not my specialty. We'll get this. Maybe I might. Let's see. Then his hair, I keep saying hair, mane style. Okay. Giving a turtleneck, short pants, so we'll have it stop there. The stitching of the jeans would be right there. Let's work on his hands, because the cuff is going to be there. All right, Lotharens, how is this looking? Or if this is like not clear enough for you to be able to see, let me know, and then I can try and get the camera closer. Chair, armor chair. Something like that. Maybe a window, some drapes. Looking nice. Lovely expression. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. I think we are ready to go. I'm going to take one last look at the head. Make sure we got this. I wonder if the muzzle needs to be a bit shorter. So maybe the nose here. Make the chin a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, I think I'm ready to ink. Here we go. Bring the pen down a little bit closer. Adjust the lighting here a little bit. Oh, no, that is in the way of my face. Okay. Whew. It's always nerve-wracking when you start inking. Let me start over here. Okay. Go ahead. All right. His eyebrows. He's just sitting there relaxing, enjoying a nice cup of coffee. Okay. Okay, pull up that reference of him again. Make sure there's nothing, no details with the ears. You don't want to like forget if there was earrings or something else. All right. Turtleneck. Okay. All righty. Coffee. Because coffee is the most important thing. Pardon me. Voice gave out there for a second. No, that's a mistake. Oops, and there's a tangent there. Oh well. Wait, okay, slow down, Andrew. You're making some mistakes here. Stitching. How does that other leg go? 1 second. Uh, Alas, I lost the reference. All right, that's okay. Okay. Well, that is the nature of doodles. They are a little bit messy and all that. And I got the arm rest messed up as well. His other leg is down here. Where? How am I doing this one? This one's there. This one is. They're just going to be there. Coupling to the pants. Let's see. Okay. Oof. Yeah, I do apologize. I got that armrest quite wrong. That's a bit unseemly. Let's see what else was in the ref. It's got those little whisker markings. Late Rose. All right, I have to go, but great stream. Thanks for drawing UC again. Making her scary Scottish Squirrel Warrior was fun. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for stopping by. Look forward to chatting with you again. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'm going to fill this in with Mhm. Alrighty. Oh, yes, his tail and then the background. Another tangent. Man, I am full of tangents on this drawing today. Windowsill. There we go. There we go. A little cushioned deal there. All right. I apologize, guys. I'm going quiet here. Let's see. Well, friends, nice backdrop. I like to use windows or balcony doors for that too. Oh yeah, it makes it so much easier for a backdrop. Add a little bit of shading, just light. Then fill in that tail. Alrighty, and there you go. Nice little doodle. I'll be sure to sign that. I'll also fix that. With shading. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. I should have drawn some more fur on the knee. Okay. Oh yes, I was gonna sign that. Alrighty. Perfect. Instant living space. Love it. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, authorins. Thank you so much for the commission. Appreciate it. And thank you for showing up once again to another stream. Alrighty. I obviously see details from like I want to fix, I want to add things, but I fear if I touch it anymore, I might ruin something. But let me just quickly fill the coffee cup. Okay. Slightly fill that in. There we go. Alrighty. Thank you so much, man. This is awesome. I'm glad to draw another one of your characters. I can tell you like the feline characters. I drew your saber-tooth tiger girl, now your lion, and then I drew your pony character yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Perfect. Alrighty. We got a few minutes left. I'm gonna do a little bit more doodling. And we got 3 of you still here. Thank you all so much. Okay. This one is my actual persona, by the way. Oh, okay. Very nice. Your persona. Does your persona have a name? right here. I'm just drawing Willow dancing. That arm is not great, but legs might be a little too short, but that's okay. Give a little jangly bracelet there, necklace, smile. She's having a good time. I realize I'm shaking the camera. My apologies. I think it might just be getting looser and looser. Okay, what am I doing here? All right, we got Willow dancing here. I need another dancing pose. Shoulders a little wide. So that means make the head a little bit bigger. Might be a bit of a mistake, but that's okay. The bark pieces of her loincloth. Oh man, I wish I wanted to go zoom into the face. So I used to digital art. She's blushing a little bit as she dances. The dew claw. There we go. Of course, don't have enough room for a tail there. Thank you. Thank you. It's really hard to get a dancing pose. And of course, you have the black stripe running down her side. Where's the blue for the loincloth? Where's shading? Alrighty, and then of course I forget to do the feathers in her fur. Microraptor feathers. Because she has definitely killed those. What am I doing with this other paw? Let's give her little jangly bell anklets. There we go. Oh, that's a little hard to see, I think, with that lighting there. And once again, my face is obscured by the light. I apologize, guys. Alrighty, I think it is 11:20. I think we are past the end hour for our stream. Thank you guys so much for hopping on the stream. Appreciate it. I do this. I'm trying to do this every Saturday now. Fridays will be. I try to do commission streams. I might not be able to do it every Friday. That's where I stream on my iPad and just do sketch commissions that come in. And then Saturdays like this, I'm trying to do this every Saturday if I can. There might be some that I'll miss, but just a fun doodle session. Uh, Stop by next time. Hit the like and subscribe, and then you'll be notified whenever there's a new stream. Thank you guys so much. God bless and cheers. And